We've had a great deal of livestock displaced from south of Fairview Road. If you took a map of Chambers County, south of Fairview Road, draw a line to Oak Island, and then draw a line back down to 73 and England Road. Anything south of that from Chambers and Jefferson counties has been catastrophic.
As farmers come out and ranchers come out, and they're just trying to get the cattle fed. The people that donated hay, and they come here as delivery point, we just offload it off the trucks and into the ranchers' vehicles or trailers and head them out so they can go feed the cattle.
We had Purina bringing a truckload too, but I haven't heard,
AgriLife Extension is serving as the operations chief for the distribution of hay and water in the impacted zone. The impacted zone being the area where the surge is located. That impacted about, estimation, 40,000 head of cattle. We are working to bring in hay from across the state. Lots of it donated by our partners and cattle raisers out in West Texas, Central Texas, Northeast Texas, and South Texas, which we greatly appreciate. We're coordinating the delivery and then distribution of those resources.
Originally, my original role was I came out here to set up the communications and key on system, all that, so we could get them internet access and communications to the area, because at that point they didn't have electricity and all that. Greg Thomas was actually the first one here, and then I came back, and after we got all that going, being that I was an ex-county agent and I'm kind of a rancher at heart, and I just stayed and helped with these guys.
Ooh, easy, sisters. And we're going to work at redeploying the cattle, so providing transportation to redeploy those cattle, whether those individuals decide to sell them or move them up further north into pastures safe from the surge zone.
Yeah, put the hay down, John.
We never wanted to lose any animals, but we're finding a lot more alive than what we thought. This is a well-oiled machine. It's hard to describe how well it's working. We did it on a small-scale basis to see if it worked, getting the feed out, the hay out, and the water out to see if they get to it and if they needed it. And we're rescuing cattle, feeding cattle.
We're also working with ag supplies to bring in water tanks to water these cattle in pre-designated feed and water distribution centers. These have been set up in order for us to bring the cattle up out of the marsh, out of the salt water, provide them clean, salt-free water and clean hay in which to eat, but it's also serving as a point for us to begin the recovery.